Good morning. Got some music playing up here in my head. If you're just tuning in, welcome to Power Flow. Silencing the phone. I hope you silence yours so you're not distracted for this hour of power this morning. I've been hearing a lot of just information. I don't know how much of it is true. But there's kind of some rumors that, there might be kind of like a soft opening for some hair salons. So I'm like, hopefully we can open back up soon. Now this morning we're going to focus on hip mobility. And if you read the description of this class, I put the little comedy tragedy like masks for theater, kind of like as a joke to myself, because when we enter the hips, there's a whole world of sensation that opens up to us. And sometimes it feels really good, and sometimes it's like, ugh, this hurts so good, okay? It hurts so bad, right? So when we get into our hips, your hip is such a giant ball and socket joint. So like this is your joint, okay? And there's this ball and socket, and you have like 360 degrees of mobility in your hip. Now, you might not have 360 degrees of mobility, but know that that's available to you. Now, if you've had any kind of like surgery or hip replacement or hip injury, like I have had all kinds of hip injuries. So on a daily basis, it feels completely different. So continue to practice and just take a little mental note of observation as to, okay, today it feels this way. Last time when I did it, it felt this way. All right, I'm gonna let all of that judgment go out the window, all right? Because when we judge, what we're doing is we're placing it upon our body, and our body is gonna store that information regardless, okay? So we have to consciously let it go. Now, you might also, with that being said, you might also have a bunch of stored information in your hips. Most of us do. And it's okay, whatever comes up. You might be like, you're just full of crock of shit this morning, and that's not resonating with me at all, and that's fine too, okay? I want you to just notice and be aware of what's going on. So we're gonna start our class in child's pose this morning. And again, power flow, hour of power, it's gonna challenge you. All right, let's stay together with the challenge, all right? Don't back away from the challenge, even if it gets hard. Back out of the pose a little bit, all right? But don't exit the pose completely, all right? Stay committed to this time on your mat. So right now, I want you to grab water, towel, strap, block, all the accessories that you may need so that you can truly commit and stay on your mat for this whole hour together. So child's pose, meet you there. I got my drinks as well. Got my drinks. Got the block and strap just in case. Okay, and we're gonna enter child's pose, knees apart from one another. Slide your heart down in between your knees and walk your hands forward. Breathe right here. Go ahead and slip into Ujjayi breath immediately, in and out of your nose. Three more deep breaths. Clear out a space. One more breath, in and out. Really fill up and really empty out. Walk your hands forward. Feel a big stretch through your side body. Stretch as far and long as you can into your body. Squeeze your belly. Take another breath in. Empty it all out. Come up to a tabletop position on your hands and your knees. Bring your knees hip-width distance apart. So if you need a measure, that's about 2 fists in between your knees, okay? Hands are underneath your shoulders. On your inhale, look up, cow pose. On your exhale, curl, cat pose. Chin to chest. Press your shoulder heads up to the ceiling. One more time, cow pose. Cat. Neutral spine. All right, from here, we're gonna start with the left leg. You can start with either leg, it doesn't really matter. You're gonna take your left leg and hike it out to the side, kind of like a dog peeing on a fire hydrant, okay? All right, so inhale up, knee in line with your hip. Exhale, drop down. Inhale up, lower. 3 more. Last time, lift. From here, straighten your leg out. All right, really strong here. Really strong in the hips. Drop your foot down into like a warrior 1 foot. Roll through the pinky edge. Left arm reaches up. Breathe in. Hold here, breathe out. Breath in. Breath out. You can wrap your top arm around your back. Another breath in. Breath out. Roll through the pinky edge of your extended leg. Last time. Inhale. Tabletop as you exhale. Tabletop with your hands. So when you exit your legs, you want to exit the same way that you entered. Lift your leg, bend at the knee, and pull it in. All right. Right side. Let's do it. Inhale out. Exhale in. Inhale out like a dog peeing on a fire hydrant with your legs. Keep going. Nice and slow. This next time, I want you to hike your leg out and then extend your right leg towards the right side of the room. Set it down like a warrior 1 foot in your right leg. Okay? Reach your right arm up for a twist. Breath here. I'm not dumping into my bottom wrist. If I am, I feel my energy be sucked upwards with my top arm, with my top ribs, with my belly. You can bind here. About 2 more breaths. One more breath in. Release the bind if you have it. Come all the way back. Tabletop with your arms. Lift your right leg. Bend at the knee. Replace it back to center. Look up in cow pose. Curl to cat to child's pose. Okay? From child's pose, swivel your hips over to the right. Coming back up. Hips are still pushed to the right. Push back and down through center in child's pose. Swivel your hips over to the left. Push your hips to the left as you rise up. Kind of pouty hips. Push back and down. So you're just working out. Let's do one more time on each side. You're just working out the outer hip flexor of what we just did. Okay? And getting a nice little rotation going on the hips. So this is the theme for this morning. All hips. Come up to tabletop position. Look up, cow. Move into downward facing dog as you exhale. Take some breaths here. Pedal out your feet. And already feel some crunchy, cracking sensations happening in my legs. All right, squeeze your belly, send your hips up really high. Press your heart back towards your toes. Deep breaths. Feet come together. All right, lift your right leg high. Bend your top knee. Feel your hips stack on top of one another. Okay, from right here, drop down to your left forearm and slide your right palm backwards in line with your left elbow, okay? And then from here, I want you to extend your right leg out to the side of the room and draw big circles with your right leg out to the side, all right? Then go the other direction with those circles. Come back to center, leg high, downward facing dog, neutral arms. Take a big breath in, empty out, opposite leg, lifts on an inhale, okay? Bend your top knee. This time you're gonna drop to your right forearm. Slide your left palm back in line by your right elbow. Left elbow hugs into your ribs. Okay, extend your left leg out and draw circles. Circles here. Core strength. Go the other way. Slow and controlled. You're not super warm yet, so this is warming you up. Knee in down dog. Look forward, breathe in. Blow it all out. Tippy toe forward into ragdoll pose. Whew, sweating already over here. Got the heaters cranked this morning, okay? Drop your head down, take your hands to your low back. All right, you can squeeze your shoulders together and away from your neck space here as you drop your head down. You can also just create a box around your head with your arms if that would feel better to you. Okay, about 5 breaths. You definitely want to feel a generous bend in the knee, okay? So you notice how you can't see any space, right, between my thighs and my belly. It's because they're completely connected. So if I lock my legs out, my upper half of my body starts to curve and round. This is what we want to avoid, all right? Because I'm not feeling anything in my legs here. So if I bend, boom, automatically support. I can bend a lot, all right? My forward fold can be completely crooked. That's fine in the legs. It can be bent. Doesn't matter. What matters is, can you drop your head and relax through your jaw, through your shoulders? Can you squeeze your belly up and let your ribs fall forward more? It's a very gradual process, so take your time here and appreciate it. All right, drop your hands, okay? You want to put your hands on the floor, or you can use a block, bring the floor up to you, that's fine. I want you to bend one knee at a time while keeping your feet on the floor. So it's almost like you're running in place, literally, right? Your feet are cemented in place. Heart continues to reach forward here. Think about a half lift as you neutralize your legs. Half lift, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Sweep all the way up. Hands come to your heart. Take a big breath in. Blow it all out. Again, breathe in. Breathe out. Clear out a space right here. Allow your intention to shine forth. I want you to really get open and broad across your chest space. Relax your shoulders down your back. Feel a lift to your heart. Squeeze your belly up. Belly is really active. There's sunshine energy right here in the belly now. Receive your intention via heat, via sensation in the body, via subtle sensation or grand sensation, whatever you're feeling, and breathe into it. And let everything else go. This practice is going to help you strip away what is no longer needed so that you can step into your potential, you can step into creativity, and allow yourself to blossom. All right, on an inhale, sweep your arms up. Forward fold as you exhale, bow down. Half lift. Forward fold. Keep a bend in your knees as you bow forward. Complete the exhale. Sweep up. Breathe in. You can bend backwards a little bit if that would feel good to you. Forward fold as you exhale. Half lift. Fold. One more time. Sweep up. Palms touch, side bend to one side. It doesn't matter. Push your hips opposite of your fingers. Take a breath in here. Breathe out. Back to center as you breathe in. Other side as you breathe out. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Pull up to center. Breathe in. Forward folds. Half lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. 3 breaths. One more breath in. Empty out. Look forward. Walk, jump, or step. Half lift. Fold. Reach up. Fold down. Half lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog is your breath in. Downward facing dog is your breath out. Take one inhale. Empty out. Squeeze your belly, look forward. Jump. Half lift. Fold. Sweep up. Fold. Half. Chopped. Up dog. Down dog. Right foot forward. Warrior 1. Reach up, breathe in. Stay, breathe out. Okay, breathe in here. Breathe out. Straighten your front leg. Breathe in. Bend. Breathe out. Straighten. Bend. One more time. Straighten. Bend. Stay here. Breathe in. Open up to warrior 2. Feel that rotation through your hips as you open into warrior 2. Push your front knee over to the right. All right, feel your inner hip, okay? Right where your ball and socket joint connect, okay? Your femur comes up into your pelvis. I want you to push that connection towards the midline of your body as your front knee rotates to the right, okay? Roll through your back, pinky edge of your foot. Breathe in, breathe out. Reverse it, breathe in. Chaturanga, take it all the way down. Maybe a 3-legged chaturanga. Right leg goes high as you lower. Up dog. Down dog. Left foot forward. Warrior 1, reach up. Stay, breathe out. Breath in. Breath out. All right, now straighten. Bend. Straighten. Bend. One more time. Straighten. Bend. Breathe in. Open up to warrior 2. Feel that same rotation through the front quadricep. Utilize this whole bone and muscle connection. Okay? If you have to drop your hands and arrange your hips, do that. Then come right back into it. Breath in. Breath out. One more. Full breath in. Deepen a little bit on the exhale. Now reverse. Breathe in. Chaturanga, 3-legged. Why not? Up dog. Down dog. 3 breaths. Woo. Feeling some heat and feeling some sweat. Noticing all the things I feel and then pushing them out. I'm going to take one more breath in. Push it out. Spring forward. Half lift. Breathe in. Forward fold. Bow. Sweep up. Chair pose. I'm losing my britches this morning, so it's always a battle with the pants, I swear. I'm like, sometimes you just do naked yoga. If you're at home, you get to do that, all right? Okay? Sink your hips down. Past your heels. So you're not going straight down your heels. I want you to think about going back behind you to the back edge of your mat. Hands can be at your hips, at your heart, or reaching up. Broad across your chest, engage your belly. Breathe here. Slow and steady. I want you to pick your left knee up into your chest and set it down. Left knee lifts, lower. Again, lift, lower. Slow and steady. 2 more. Lift, lower. Last time. Lift, lower. Switch sides. Right leg lifts, lower. Keep sinking low. I know I keep rising up a little bit. I want you to stay low. Lift, lower. With breath. Lift, lower. 2 more. Last time. Chair pose. Reach your arms up. Forward fold. Half lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right foot forward. Warrior 1. Reach up, breathe in. Warrior 2. Breathe out. Reverse warrior. Side angle pose. Elbow to quad. All right, or fingers to the floor or block, up to you. Go for a bind here. Go for a bind. You can go half bind, wrap your top arm around your back. You can go for the full bind. You can put a strap in between your hands for the full bind. All right, just go for it. Stay with the bend in your front knee. That's what's gonna help you get this bind. Now rotate your heart up to the ceiling. Breathe. One more breath in. Look down. Chaturanga. Unravel yourself. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Left foot forward. Warrior 1. Reach up. Open up to warrior 2. Reverse it. Side angle pose. All right, set up your feet. You want a strong back leg. Then again, go for the bind. Wrap your top arm. Inch your fingers up towards your knee rather than towards your butt cheek, okay? The skinniest part of your leg. Breathe here. One more breath in wherever you are. Chaturanga, unravel. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Feet step together. Lift your right leg high. Bend your top knee. Hips stack. Stay right here or go for the flip. Slow and steady. Use your feet and your obliques. Use your thighs and lift up. Whether you're in 3-legged dog or flip dog, active legs. Active belly. Okay, flip over, right knee to your nose. Hug it in. Right knee to nose. Drop it down for gate pose. Lift your left arm up. Even if you like to go side plank, just go gate pose with one knee down. So this knee, you'll see, is stacked underneath my hip. All right, it's not like hips are way back here. Hips are way forward up here. Hips are right on top of that knee, okay? All right, back foot is down. And I want you to start to lift up, okay, through your core. Top arm can reach high. Send your bottom hand just 2 inches off the floor. Breathe here. Slowly replace your bottom hand down, lift your back leg. All right, from here, I want you to, we're gonna enter that same pose that we did earlier. Foot out to the side, top arm down, plant your foot down, okay? From here, move into a downward facing dog with your leg extended. All right, so just like one leg is wide and down dog. Kind of a little funky, feel a little pressure in my left hip. Shift forward, high plank, lower down, low plank. From here, all right, it's a big move. Three-legged dog, left leg goes high up into the sky. Bend your top knee, hip stack. Stay or flip. You're in a flip dog, you're in a three-legged dog, it doesn't matter where you are, thigh bones press up. Active belly, active legs. Active breath, you need your breath. All right, flip over, left knee to your nose, hug it in, drop it down for gate pose. Spin through the pinky edge of your back foot. Set yourself up in alignment. Now start to pull weight upwards into your core, into your back leg. Bottom hand hovers. Breathe. Bottom hand plants back down, back leg lifts up. Top arm goes down as your right foot swivels out to the side of the room in line with your right hip. Plant it down, warrior one foot. Hips go up and back, downward facing dog with the leg extended. Feels a little funky, that's okay. This is the beautiful thing about our hips. It allows us to break traditional alignment. And if it feels a little weird, that's okay. I personally like weird. If you know me, you're like, D is very weird, so that makes sense, okay? But who's to say what's normal, right? So shift into a high plank. Normally your feet would be back. Now you have your legs staggered, lower down into chaturanga. Up dog, breathe in, hold here. Hold here, feel your body. You can bend your right knee, that's okay. Press into your palms, grip with your fingers. Squeeze your belly. You're going into a three-legged dog. Right leg shoots high into the sky. Step forward, crescent lunge. Arms up on an inhale. Hands to your heart as you exhale. Okay, this is where it's nice to have a block handy if you have a block. All right, hands come to your heart. Pull your heart forward. I want you to slowly lift your back leg up into airplane pose. Okay, flex your back foot. I want you to press through your back leg really strong as you start to open up into half moon with no hands. Your back foot is what's guiding you into half moon with no hands. Maybe you start to open your arms up. This is where you have a block under your hand, that's fine. Breathe here. Okay, breathing. You feel a little wobbly like me, that's okay. Keep breathing. Create a strong electrical current of energy. Step into a forward fold. Oh, lift halfway. Forward fold. Feeling a lot of feels now. Okay, lift halfway again. Forward fold. Sweep all the way up. Chair pose. Hands come to your heart. Okay, from chair pose, pick your right knee up and figure four. So right ankle on top of your left quadricep. Push your right knee away from the midline of your body. Sink your hips down. You're still in chair pose. All right, deep breaths here. Breath. Okay, from here, airplane pose. Right leg shoots back behind you. Okay, to crescent lunge. Now we're in crescent lunge on the other side. Lift your heart up. Take a big breath in. Twist. Right elbow hooks to the outer edge of your left knee. Breathe here. All right, feel your left hip right at your booty, okay? Feel that being stretched out now. Stretch your back thigh bone up to the ceiling. Press through your palms, hard up. Take a huge breath in. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Step forward, crescent lunge. Arms up, breathe in. Hands to your heart as you breathe out. Okay, pull your heart forward now. Lengthen your side bodies until your back leg lifts up. Put some energy in your back foot. Flex your back toes and start to press your back foot up to the ceiling. That's gonna allow your top hip to stack on your bottom hip as you open up into half moon. Maybe with a block. I've been using a block today. So wobbly. No judgment on your movements, no judgment, just breath. Meet in a forward fold now. Lift halfway. Fold. Rise all the way up. Chair pose, hands to your heart. Figure four. All right, figure four, lift your left knee up and place it on top of your right quadricep. Breath here. I want you to think about a crunch happening right at your midsection. Deep breaths. Sink your hips down a little bit. Get into that hip flexor. Then move into airplane pose. Heart forward. Back leg is strong. Crescent lunge. Heart up on an inhale. Twist to the right. Left elbow hooks to the outer edge of your right knee. Feel your right hip be stretched as you press your back thigh bone up to the ceiling. Press into your palms and your heart lifts. One more inhale. Look down, chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Look forward. Tip your toe all the way forward for forward fold. Any forward fold of your choosing. I want you to hang out here for a moment. Take our time. Deep breaths here in the forward fold. And you can take your feet a little bit wider apart than you normally would. That's totally cool, okay? Malasana squat. Heel toe your feet wide. Okay, toes out, heels in. Sink your hips down. You want your heels to be on the ground. Press into your palms, lift your heart up. You're thinking about pressing your pelvic floor, okay? Forward, forward, in front of me, all right? And then my heart is going backwards, like towards the center of the mandala on the wall. So you can kind of see that rotation there, all right? So instead of being all caved in, if I am caved in, I want to lift my chest, press into my palms, press my elbows into the knee pits, squeeze, engage like you're doing a Kegel, okay? Activate that, or like you have to hold in a P really bad. I want you to squeeze those muscles. All right, and then from there, grow upwards into the abdomen. All right, gridlock in the abdomen. Reach your arms up. Press into your feet. Come up halfway. Lower down. Halfway. Lower. You got it. 3 more. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. One more time. Lift. Lower. This time press all the way up. Woo! Hands to your heart. Feet step together. Okay, from here, tree pose. Let's lift our left foot first. Left foot steps above or below the knee to the inside of your standing leg. Press your right hip down. Lift your heart up. Draw your shoulders down your back. You can grow your branches if you want. Breathe here. Okay, from here, interlace your hands together and point your index fingers and your thumbs like you're doing a Charlie's Angels gun, okay? Reach them up to the ceiling. Pull your left knee up into your chest. And reach forward with your hands, warrior 3. Press your heel backwards. Breathe here, you got it. Strong sensation in the body, you got it. Slow and steady, pyramid pose. Bow over your front leg. Drop your back foot down, feet are staggered. You can also use a block. Bring the floor up to you. Engage your belly. I know this is a pose for me, my belly just wants to kind of relax. Not the time for the belly to relax. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. You got it. Okay, from here, I want you to lift your back leg skyward for standing splits. Keep bowing over your front leg, strong and steady right here. Top leg lifts, walk your knee out, that's in the air, really strong. Take another breath in, feet step together, forward fold. Sweep all the way up. Hands to your heart, tree pose, lift your right leg. Steady breath, everybody, steady breath. There's really no mental processes necessary. If you are thinking about your practice a lot, get into breathing. I want you to breathe through your practice a lot. That's really our one job as practitioners, is to breathe. You can grow your branches up. About 3 more breaths. Interlace your fingers together. Charlie's Angels goes your hands. All right, right knee pulls up into your chest and shoot it back behind you. Warrior 3. Breathe into Warrior 3. Breathe. Don't shy away from it. You got it. Keep breathing. Okay, pyramid pose. Back leg drops down. Bow over your front foot. Squeeze your belly up. Drop your heart down. Move into standing splits. Walk your hands forward. All right? Back leg shoots up. Then after you walk your hands forward, walk them back towards your bottom ankle. That's kind of where you want your hands to move towards. Head drops down. Find a spot at the back of your mat. Breathe into it. Walk your top leg out. Reach it up high. Step into a high plank. Everybody, high plank. Breathe here in high plank. Three more breaths, you got it. Broad across the chest. Now shift forward, lower all the way down. Rest here for a moment. One cheek to the ground, hands back by your sides. Woo, you made it to your belly. We made it. We're going to make it to Savasana too. Flip your cheek. We're going to have a little bit more work to do though. Okay. From here, I want you to prop yourself up. I'm gonna roll to my right side first, okay? I'm gonna prop myself up on my right forearm. So you kind of want to think 80s workout video, all right? Squeeze your legs together, and from here you're gonna lift your legs and lower. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, and lower. Keep going on your own. Last time, switch sides. Flipping around, okay. Got the left arm extended, supporting, legs lift. You want to squeeze them together as you lift. Use your core to lift your legs. For 3, 2, 1. Come back to center, Sphinx pose. All right, now your chest is lifted, your legs are down. You're like, now my hips feel like mush. All right, that's okay. All right, from here, okay, press into your palms for a seal pose. Continue to drop your shoulders down your back. You can walk your hands back to your body if that would feel good to you. Breathe here. You keep walking your hands back to your body, you could eventually find a cobra pose or upward facing dog. Good child's pose on an exhale. Breathe here in child's pose with your knees slightly together. Feel a recovery in your low back from the back bend. If you feel like you were dumping into your wrists, I want you to become more mindful of using your whole hand, not just the tiny little wrist joint. Whole hand. Flip over onto your back. Let's take bridge or wheel. Ready? Plant your palms, plant your hands, plant your feet, and go up. 10 breaths. Grip with your whole hand and wheel. Everybody press your heart towards the wall that's over your head. If you're in wheel, drop your head back, relax your neck. About 5 more breaths. Now use an exhale to come all the way down. All right, I want you to keep planting your feet down as if you were going into bridge again. And then from here, extend your hands towards your legs, towards your ankles. Lift your head and shoulders up off the mat. Head and shoulders are not gonna lower back down, okay? I always think of Carly when I do these because she does these a lot. These are penguin crunches. So as you crunch, you're gonna take a breath in, keep lifting your chest. You don't want your shoulder blades to hit the ground. As you exhale, right hand to ankle, inhale center, opposite hand to ankle. Keep going. Center, crunch, swivel crunches. Sharp exhale, sharp, sharp, sharp. I'll spot you a few. Let's go 10 more. There's 1. 7 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold both hands, reach. Woo, relax. Take your feet wide. Drop your knees to the left. Rest here. You want to deepen this, put your left ankle on top of your right quadricep, okay? We're just creating balance, everybody. Balance. Switch sides. If you ever hop on your mat and you feel just like a storm of sweat, of heat, of everything, that's your body telling you that, hey, we've been out of balance. In the journey to get to balance is a difficult road, everybody, okay? It takes some work, I'm telling you. I'm just telling you because I've been there, okay? From feeling completely out of balance, out of sync with my life and happiness, like, it's a journey, and you know what? You have to want it. You do. You have to want it. Nobody else is going to be there telling you to do it. It's like being self-employed for your health. You have no other boss standing over you saying, hey, you probably shouldn't eat that, piece of cake, right? You haven't had any green vegetables today. All right? You have to, be your own supervisor. And then also, come back to center. Put your feet together and take your knees wide, right? And also give yourself some grace. That it's not just like we tip to one side and we stay there. There's a balance between both sides, right? Light and dark, right? Balance and imbalance. Masculine, feminine. Chaos, order. Whatever 2 words you want to use, right, to create that balance, it doesn't matter. Because it's all the same. It's all the same. So rather than think your way through it and place all this value and mental attention upon it, just close your eyes right now. Take some deep breaths. And just feel your way through it. Feel your way through it as you bring your knees together and hug your knees into your chest. Take a huge breath in, wind releasing pose. Push your thighs into your belly and push all the air out. Bring your head up into your knees when you're empty, and rock and roll the length of your spine, forward and backwards. Build some momentum now, and you're gonna make your way to down dog, however you wanna get there. You wanna jump back, step back. I'm gonna take an optional vinyasa, an optional chaturanga, okay? You can too. All right, from downward facing dog. From here, I want you to drop to your right forearm and slide your left palm back. So we did this at the beginning of class. I want you to lift your left leg high. Left knee connects to your left tricep. Pause. Shoot it up. Breathe in. Knee to tricep. Shoot it up. 3 more. Crunch. Crunch. Last time. Crunch. 3-legged dog. Straighten your arms. Half pigeon pose. And allow yourself to rest here in half pigeon pose. Just bow forward completely. Breathe. You're going to be here about 7 breaths. And stay connected with your breath. 1 more in, 1 more out. From here, rise up slowly, okay? And swing your back leg around into double pigeon. All right, from double pigeon, you want to stack your shins on top of each other. So you're creating this like box, all right, with your legs. One thing I see is your bottom ankle is too far back to the body. So heel toe that forward so that you can see ankle, knee, ankle, knee. You're just working towards that, okay? If you're like, yeah, mine doesn't look like that, or it doesn't matter, okay? You can feel it on both sides. You're gonna lengthen your heart, grow space in the side bodies, and then bow forward into that space. Breathe. Try to really surrender your head down as much as possible when you enter these hip flexors. So the more weight that we can surrender out of the upper half of the body, that helps support the lower half of the body. And you're just breathing. Breathing through it all for about 3 more breaths. All right, rise up nice and slow. From here, rock and roll. Once again, the length of your spine. Rock and roll, optional vinyasa. Make your way to downward facing dog on your own. When you make it to down dog, left forearm drops down, right palm slides back by your left elbow, right leg lifts high, crunch it out. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Last time. Crunch it. Half pigeon pose. Woo. Rest in half pigeon knowing that the hard work is over, okay? Breathe right here. Be right here. For about 7 breaths. And wherever you are, just take one more breath in and out. Rise up nice and slow. Swing your back leg around for double pigeon pose. You find your proper alignment, right? That feels good to you right now. Lift your heart, bow forward. This is also a terrific place to use a block, okay? One more breath in and out, wherever you are. Make it a long, deep exhale. Press yourself upright. Legs out in front of you. Reach your arms up high. Bow over your legs for a forward fold. Last breath in and out. Okay, from here, rise up and roll onto your back. Hug your right knee into your chest. All right, flip your toes towards your face. Give it a squeeze, breathe in. Twist your knee across your body. I want you to roll all the way over onto your left hip. All right, so that your right knee reaches towards the ground. All right, flatten out through your shoulders here. Try to really keep your shoulders flat. If your right shoulder lifts up a little bit, that's okay. That's totally natural. If you want to deepen this right here, bend your extended leg, bend your left leg, and reach for your left ankle with your right hand, so opposite hand. They bind behind your back and flatten out on the ground. Breathe. You're like, Dee, this feels really good. I want more, okay? Take your left hand and grab onto the bottom of your right foot and extend it out, okay? So this kind of becomes like an Ashtanga yoga move here, deep twist. You can lessen the twist at any time. Unravel yourself slowly. Take a big stretch back to center. Switch sides. Left knee hugs up into your chest. Give it a big squeeze, and then slowly twist your knee across your body. Roll onto your right hip. Just take a little mental note of the differences from one side to the next, and then let them go. You still have a lot of energy with you this morning. Go for that deeper bind, right? I'm gonna reach my left hand and bend my extended leg and grab onto my opposite ankle. And then I'm really flattening out my left shoulder if and when I do take that bind. So I feel a big stretch across my collarbones through my belly and in my spine. You have an option to extend your left leg out and deepen this pose through the left leg as well. Okay, unravel yourself nice and slow. Take any final movements now that would feel good to you and make your way into Savasana, corpse pose. You made it. When you do make it, take a big breath in. Let it go. Allow every piece of yourself to be still, to be completely at rest, and to be okay, no matter how your practice was, what movement you were able to do or not able to do, you know, like how much you sweated or not sweated. It doesn't matter, okay? It doesn't matter. What matters is, did you break connection with yourself, with your breath? And if you did, that's okay. Break it now. Set your breath free. Set your body free. Set your mind free of all thought. You just kind of take a back seat, like you're in the back of a movie theater, and all of your thoughts and images in your consciousness are being projected on this big screen in front of you, and you're just watching. You're not getting up and taking an active role in the acting or portraying of any of these cognitive processes. You're just simply watching. And just know that true flexibility, true strength and freedom, and all of these wonderful qualities that we want to see more of in our life, they're achieved through letting go. We're letting go of our control. We're letting go of our mental control over our life so that we no longer are a slave to our mind, but rather we can emancipate ourselves and experience true freedom and bliss. Simply by breathing into our body and recognizing our own worth and vitality that's here with us right now. Right now. Take a breath into it. Breathe in. Let it go. One more time. Breathe in. Awaken your body now. Let it go. Curl onto your favorite side in the fetal position. Cradle your heart, and your intention is present with you as you rise up to a seated position. I'm going to join you guys in this one. Hands can come to your heart. Put a slight bow to your head. Breathe into your intention. It's what you wish to see more of right now in your life. And just let go with your breath of anything that no longer serves you. Do this one more time. Breathe into your intention and let go of the rest. Thank you all for joining me on your mat this morning. Another sweaty, fun practice. Namaste. I hope you have a wonderful Friday. I've changed up the schedule a little bit, and there's no live class Saturday morning. But there's plenty of material. If you still want to flow at that regular time at 9 a.m. on Saturday morning, then you can check out our YouTube page. There are a lot of videos on there that you're welcome to follow along. Everything is just donation based at this time. So if you feel like you've really enjoyed our classes and you'd like to, and you're able to, if you're not able to, it's okay. All right, that's okay. We understand there's a lot of fluctuation and in life right now, and in bank accounts and mental states and just everything. So, we just want to be a resource for you all, okay? I will be back live from the Yoga Gypsy page Sunday at 2 o'clock for Long, Slow, Deep. And if you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to reach out to me, D. Schillinger, or d@yogagypsy.com if you want to shoot me an email. All right, I'm here for you guys. You can also find my number all over our website, yogagypsy.com, or all over the Facebook page, so you can also just call me. All right. Have a great day. Bye.